and anytime you have low single target burst with Axe, I think it feels generally kind of bad. I think the scale is okay, but your ability to control the map and get there looks a little weak.
Trying to go all the way down full agi so he can get some efficiency out of this tango and the magic wand that he has. He's gonna get the Lotus.
Waveform for it though.
Yeah, this is kind of awkward. Well, he's certainly gonna have to gobble up that Lotus and use the magic wand, and even then is barely limping away. And it's CML who dies. Save gets that kill with a shuriken, and they're still going to chase down Palos. There's no way out of this one. He's got another waveform up in a second, but somehow...
Kind of a tough lane for him no matter what. I mean, you're just not going to ever force a DK out. It's a good matchup for DK. We're looking for Miro. This would be a really big return kill.
It's going to get low. Miro running up river here, and Shanks gets him with the mine, turn her back around, almost kills Palos with the spin there, but Palos does manage to stay alive, and they do get that kill. So Shanks is making the most of kind of a rough lane where you don't have kill potential. Making a little bit of rotations. He's got some stacks going on, makes this move up the top. Making the most of the situation. Now maybe catches save as well.
The hell was that damage, dude?
It's level 2 blast off, man, with the suicide facet.
It just always surprises me how much it does with the increased damage. I guess he will just run to another tower and ult it. It's kind of your only play on the map.
And he's going to run to the Mars lane here, see if they can kill Tino before he hits 6. They're going to be playing under a Watcher here. Got him on the Dragon Tail, which means the Jarkothber ultimate will land. Hits twice there. And Tino easily run down. Execration, they will respond with a move with their 2 supports heading up there. Bob, he doesn't want to leave lane. He's just going to keep the pressure up on mid. 2 supports trying to pull the aggro off the tower as best as possible, but it's a Dragonite and a Chen. Even if they got the creep wave off, it would still be Chen taking the tower.
Yeah, that's the one downside here, but the bounty has 6 now, so I guess the ancient stacking paid off. Now maybe you can exert some pressure with all the space. Because you have the track online, you can run some heroes down.
The awkward part for Execration is they made a smoke move during that play. And so they moved all these heroes up here. Shanks is not going to make it through the gate. He will be simply culling bladed. So
that was the easiest kill of his life.
Yeah, that was a very efficient time.
Smoke in the bottom. I like this play. If you can land it.
Does manage to get off the ultimate first, but still bursted down. So there's the kill you were looking for, but BetBoom really quick with the response. Will still catch the Quap as GPK is so farmed. Had his Blink Dagger, and fortunately for him, still had the remainders of an amp damage rune. So they'll get that kill. They'll also kill CML. No Culling Blade for that one.
With the DK blink into...
Just showed in lane.
Burst damage.
To get him on the Dragon Tail. Allow Miro to get the call afterwards. Feels like they tipped their hand a little bit beforehand, but Paulo still gets caught by it.
Execration, they're trying to make this blink reveal on the Mars land, but kind of went an awkward route. Still look at him here.
Got him, and they certainly always have the burst damage, thanks to having Techies and Quap. There's the jump. Caught the Mars. Stop the initiation. Follow-up call there, but not the easiest hero to burst down with Sonic Wave and Blast Off. Big damage goes out, but not enough to really threaten any of these BetBoom heroes, thanks to the heals coming out from Kataomi. Pretty much undoes most of what was there. Mech plus Hand of God. Now they're going to chase down CML. So they stop the initiation from the Mars, and that's kind of all it takes.
Jump him first, that is... Start the snowball, get the extra net worth, make the ball impenetrable.
They can catch some Morphling. Even better. Hard kill to get, though, because it's Shield Rune.
He's going in.
Yeah, that's a bold play there. Getting the call on to save. Palos, he will be bursted down as both GPK and Kiritich provide reinforcements.
This whole game can change drastically, but the fact that GPK got away with taking 3 towers for free, it's just brutal.
Push away and tempted to go through the gate. Not going to make it. Miro with yet another chop. 6.5 armor from the Code of Blood. No chance of him being pinned back against the buildings.
There's your butterfly on Palos, though.
Got the initiation again on the Mars. Just who they wanted. The only threat in these fights is if the Mars starts things off right. There goes the flat cannon shots. Nobody's going to die into this just yet. Kiritich is going to get a bit low, perhaps. Palos, though, has to be wary of that Daedalus. A lot of bonus damage. There goes the Aegis. In an early arena, Tino will time it. Does not manage to get him on the revive. BKB goes out from Kiritich, but that will probably stall the push.
Just getting GPK in.
Yeah, he goes for it, and they do manage to kill him. Burst down the Enchanters. Another round of flat cannon shots go out from Palos with the Sonic Wave. A spear in and a blast off that lands onto Kiritich. So the Gyrocopter's forced out while the Dragonite dies. They turn back to Kiritich, get the kill on him, and okay. Well, that's why I thought they would back up.
Oh, they even got the axe.
They did. Got all 3
Tino.
cores off of this one, and now Palos is back in a big way. Hands off the wheel. You know, Palos, take me home. Because, goddamn, he is a arena spear, and that's it. Sonic Wave in from behind, hitting both supports. Now the arena to follow it up. A lot of sustain, though, kicking in. Going after Kataomi. He gets off all of his spells. Blast off, landing in the flat cannon shots, but it's not good enough. Palos. He does manage to get 1 kill off of that one, but Miro, because of his jump-in call and the Culling Blade to follow it, takes Palos out before things could get too nasty.
Always going to chunk himself heavily on this axe call. Bob, what are you doing?
I don't know. They're getting the extra kills out of this, apparently. There goes the Aeon Disc.
That was probably the worst Aeon Disc I've ever seen.
Yeah, I think it just stopped him from doing spear damage, and he'll still die.
I think that was a pure negative value Aeon Disc. So you do not have the big damage of...
Get the pin back, and there's the flat cannon. Actually doing a good amount here. The flat cannon actually hit Miro and stopped him from making his jump. No call now. They can go straight to GPK while the Gyrocopter's dead if they can get this kill and then back away. Call does go out the second time, though, onto Palos. Palos, half HP, side device. He's hexed up. Can he get off the Mante? Can he get off the waveform? He's good. Doesn't even need to waveform back. He can play back into the team fight if he wants to, though. A reset is probably wise at this point. Kiritich, he'll keep the pressure up. He will take this mid lane of Barracks while Palos is healing.
You're going to linger around, though. This Morphling will
Tino
come
might
back.
get a chance here. Does not go for the Blink Spear back. They chase. Kiritich, given the invisibility of the friendly shadow from save, they'll chase down the extras, take one of the ancients out. Oh, got him.
They got the gyro.
Wait a minute. Kiritich, I think, is dead here unless he could fight his way out. Bob, he gets really aggressive, uses the psychic headband to push him back into the rest of his team. And yeah, pinned up. He is dead. This was
from Tino.
Quite the bleed out there from BetBoom in the end. But Kiritich lingering for the mid lane of Barracks. That felt unnecessary.
Fighting without the gyro. Little iffy.
Palos, it also means he doesn't have the flat cannon. Got the spear on Amiro. And yeah, they're trying to do damage without their carry right now, and GPK can't do enough to threaten anybody.
And a refresher done for Bob. So this is a big upgrade for the Queen of Pain.
Smoke's got to break on the low ground here. Blink forward. Tino misses the blink there. Kiritich giving the friendly shadow. Stun onto Tino. He's given the taser, though. They're going to try and protect him as best they can. Lotus Orb, Aeon Disc, taser, a lot of things to get Tino out of there. CML's going to be the target here. Arena not really hitting much. Doesn't get Kiritich inside. Only GPK. They throw out a spear. It misses. Execration. They back away. Looks like CML will still be chased down as the missile was placed on him. Taser from Shanks will help delay this death. Bob is going to try and push back with a sonic wave, and they might be able to blow up the bounty hunter. There goes the heals. Never mind. And now a call. Miro gets a big call onto Bob. Good Yule Scepter, though. Blast off. That's going to whiff as a result of the Yules, though. A little awkward. Flat cannon shots are going out, but nobody quite dies from it. And now Miro's looking for another call. And he might just get it, too. Trying to catch up to Palos. A turn. Tino hits it with a God's Rebuke, trying to make space for Palos to get away. And Palos will make it out, costing Tino his life.
In what you're trying to do. The Morphling has no interest in taking it, though. The Queen's completely in. That's what costs you this engagement. Just mega disconnected. And that is a free axe call.
Oh, come on. Gave it to him. The Sonic Wave pushback, not enough to stop the Culling Blade, and that's the game.
Man, is that really how this game is just going to end? Just walk up and get axe called like that?
Yeah. I feel like it's kind of fitting, honestly.
Yeah, a bit of anticlimactic after almost clawing their way back into it. There's Divine right there.
Well, they can make as many plays as they want. They can hit as many spears and blast-offs, but you don't have any damage. Bob isn't nearly farmed enough. He's got a refresher, throw out another Sonic Wave. Might be able to kill GPK with it. Does manage to get that much, but what about Kiritich? He's living inside the base. I mean, wait. He's bringing Divine Rapier to him.
Yeah, he is.
Oh, okay.
This is...
that feels a little unnecessary. There's a chance here. He's going for the throne. He will finish it off. That was a bit dangerous, but they'll get it in the end. Oh, goodness gracious.
So... Some executional errors that Execration are going to have to fix to find a win in game 2. And if you're BetBoom team, you have some damage to punch through. It's a good Diffusal Pango game, and now he doesn't have to worry about the grip. And there's not a lot of backline jump in this BetBoom lineup to get on the silencer, so his game...
So CML needs to be pretty proactive, I think, when it comes to attacking Save and Miro without overextending himself, and he does get caught in a bushwhack. Double curse. But he will go down, and that'll be first blood.
Just level 2 first. Straight go on him.
Does some okay damage against GPK, but yeah, this kind of continues the rough part for Bob. 1v2. Palos kiting him back, and... Okay, got the refraction out. That was a close call. The refraction goes up, and they will manage to kill the Doom. That is big.
Something going their way in this series. Fight top, Tino.
It's too much.
How did he go down up here? I'm actually surprised. He had Helm.
Yeah, left alone a little bit too long in a 1v2.
That'll create an opening for Save to rotate if he wants to.
They're going after Palos, though. Palos is going to have his... Wait, Save didn't opt to go for Palos. That's a little surprising. I thought surely he was going to commit for trying to get that kill. Instead, they get the kill on CML, so it's still fine.
As the DK6 comes online ahead of the Rolling Thunder. Gotta be careful, Creation. Do not want to bleed a big kill.
They're going to go for him. See if they can burst him down. Bob, without the swashbuckle. As soon as he used that, they saw an opportunity. Man, they were right about it.
They just gave it to him there, dude.
He did.
They're gonna bleed everybody here, I think.
Yeah, give him everything.
Well, that is a rough... I mean, that's exactly what you didn't want to have happen. You have another Dragon Knight form in 30 seconds.
Yeah, getting kills for now, but eventually that'll turn into towers. And we saw what BetBoom can do with the tower advantage. Nice pullback there. Save. Long-range bushwhack catches Tino and helps get the kill on him.
God damn, okay. Felt like a bit of a reach, but making it look easy with sap damage, level 3 bushwhack. Supports are just high level. Kiritich, he's not done. He's just running kids down now.
Yeah, Nature's Attendance on cooldown for a little bit. Save. Bushwhack ready to go. Another kill. And GPK, his presence isn't even required, but he can help take the tower. And that's going to be rough because Execration relies on getting the initiation between Axe and Pango. If Dragonite setting the pace of all this. Nightmare back into a Fiend's Grip, into a Sharpshooter. The advantage of experience on your supports. They hit their level 6s, and
He was going to run straight towards your TA in this last tier 1.
let's comeback potential as well, right? Because game 1, the one thing we really favored about Execration's draft is they had that matchup of the Morphling versus the Gyrocopter. Not too many threats for this Morphling. Feel like this game is significantly harder for Palos, as you could see him being actively threatened by the Doom, and that Doom will ensure his demise. And now, looking for the extra kills. Nightmare back into the Dragon Tail once again. Shanks making a run for it. He'll hope that his enchanted creep can stop the push that's coming in.
Save showing mercy. Also waste a lot of time. I mean, this tower is probably dead if they don't have to chase this Enchantress.
Yeah, he has already pulled it with the enchanted creep. Pulls the whole wave away.
I think it's probably dead anyway, though, because Kiritich made the rotation. Kateomi just does not stop in this game. He's just setting everything up.
And CML tries to help out Tino. Tino, he was just bait.
To see that happening. He almost did it with the Morphling. But that was a very different circumstance.
Good D ward. Shanks, though, pretty hard countered by the Hoodwink, who's ahead like this. Both the burst damage and the break. GPK, Dragon Form, diving in tier 2. No response from the rest of Execration. Rolling Thunder is on cooldowns, and that it really is their only way to threaten BetBoom at this point. And the Helm of Dom creeps are really just extra gold. And now the Abaddon is joining in. Okay, things have not gone fast enough for Execration. The move has been read. BetBoom. They hide behind their tower. They make the initiation. They catch Bob. There goes the team fight. Buy out Phase Boot Soul Ring. Tino really putting together all the pieces here for a little play. A good call on 2. Unfortunately, not much behind it. Need Bob. Bob is only just now arriving with his Rolling Thunder. He's hitting the supports, but Palos can't hit them at the same time as they're being stunned. In fact, Palos is just trying to get out of here, but Palos has now been doomed. Palos is going to be killed, as is most of Execration. Bomb, he'll get a swashbuckle back behind the tier 3. Doesn't really save him. Not against Kiritich. Kiritich, who has an Aegis and Borrowed Time and an Arcane Rune. They do have a lot of infinite scale. Yeah.
Goodbye, Bob. You had a good life down here.
Unfortunately for Execration, Infinity goes both ways.
Goodbye, Palos.
They seem to be in the negative. Palos will die to the Doom. We don't even want to watch Palos dying, frankly. More exciting that the Croakers are getting in on the action. There's the Blade Mail. Blink Call with no other cores alive, so there's no damage behind it. And all you really have done is put yourself in striking distance. Yeah, this has to be one of the most pathetic series I've seen in a while.
That was a rough one, dude. That was a really rough one. At least they say good luck for them. You know, Execration. I will say, I think he played the fights from his position kind of well, to be honest, for how poor he was. I think he made use of his items and spells pretty damn well. He found a lot of extra catches,